All right, thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. Welcome back. If you've been with us all morning, thank you very much for choosing to rise with us. Well, reggae takes center stage once again with the JaRia Jams through the partnership between the Jamaican Reggae Industry Association and the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts. It's all happening on Wednesday, August 27, with live music, an artisan market, and pure reggae energy, and it's all free. It's free. And guess what? This morning we're joined by Vice Principal of Administration and Resource Development at the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, Leighton Jones, to tell us about the inspiration behind the event and its cultural impact. Welcome, Leighton. How you do?
I'm quite good, thank you. Morning.
Boy, there's always something happening at Edna Manley College, man.
I mean, we're the college where the arts institution,
yes.
we're the training institution for arts education. And of course, when you have all the cultural minds together, then something always happening.
Indeed. So tell us about exactly what was the thinking behind this interesting cultural concoction that you've created?
Well, you know, it's extra, you said it right, interesting, because the Edna Manley College is always, while it is that we train, we train educators, artists, we train arts educators, we train arts artists generally. We always want to ensure that the industry players play a role in our students when they are training, and so that when they go out into the world, they have those connections. And JaRia also, you know, our very late loved Ibu Cooper served in JaRia for many years, and in the early stages, JaRia was like, Edna was a hub for all things JaRia because of the connection. And he was extremely instrumental in reggae music and the pop music aspect of our music, the School of Music at the Edna Manley College. And so in the early days, JaRia and Edna were together. You know, as time went on, you know, spread their wings. But in February, their Reggae Month celebrations, they came in and asked, you know, could they have it on campus? And our principal, having the insight, seeing everything the way down the road, and this is a prime opportunity, said yes. And they came on in February, and the college really came alive. And, you know, it gave our students an opportunity to be a part, not just the musicians, you know, or drama students or arts management students. They really played a role in that. And we saw it, not just that they got an opportunity to serve, but also that they got an opportunity to connect with industry players, and it really, really meant something. And so, of course, Mr. Simpson, the chairman, and our principal, you know, they had conversations, and so now we are happy to say that we're collaborating this year in some meaningful ways, not just for JaRia Jams, but this year we're looking at JaRia also doing master classes with our students, 6 of that for the year this year. So JaRia is really, really working through their education department in terms of assisting. So we're getting industry players, not just for performances, not just to come and, you know, they're having a lime and a band playing, and, you know, they're having conversations, but also education. We're talking about how does the industry impact, you know, how do we impact the industry, and how, you know, that kind of a thing. And we're looking at also getting corporate entities in. And so, of course, this Wednesday, we're launching the JaRia Jams. It's previously, you know, Reggae Wednesdays, but now it's going to be JaRia Jams. It's going to be at the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts once every month. So we're inviting the entire Jamaica to just come down.
What's different about in its iteration as JaRia Jams as compared with in its iteration as Reggae Wednesdays?
So JaRia Jams, first thing is that it's going to be housed at the Edna Manley College. So we're going to be a little bit more involved. We now sit on the board of JaRia, and so of course our students are going to. Right now we're excited because our student council is leading our involvement, and so our president and all our school reps sit on the board with the JaRia team, so they're getting the opportunity of planning an event, you know, right through. And it's not just it's an interesting showcase because our students get to be on show as well. They get to plan with the experts from JaRia. They get to link with artists, international and national artists as well. Most of our music students also play for many of the artists around. There's going to be conversation. One thing we are extremely interested in is inviting corporate Jamaica to join the jams. The jams is for those kinds of connections. We're about connections, and so we want the corporate entities to come, be a part of the jams, have conversations, share with us how can they impact the industry, what are some of the things they desire from the industry, so the conversations can continue.
It's student-led, but will faculty have a role, play a role in it?
Definitely. So what's going to happen now is, as you mentioned, we have the Artisan Village, and of course it's going to showcase students and staff from the Edna, along with other members, other JaRia artisans who've been working with them for years. So you'll have artwork that people can come and buy. There's food. Then of course, as you mentioned, lecturers as well, because of course, you know, the Edna Manley College, we have the professionals in their varying areas serving as lecturers, and so
Morning,
they
IT.
as well will also be a part of JaRia Jams and we're going to have it every last Thursday in each month.
What do you hope your students will take from having this opportunity? Because make no mistake, it is an opportunity. I've been to Edna Manley College over the years many times when students are having their final production and they put a lot of work into it. But this now is something that they'll have as a regular staple, creating experience for them. What do you hope they'll take from it?
Well, we really do hope that other than just honing their craft and their talent and sharing that to the world, we're hoping that they'll also learn, you know, gain some experience from those, whether vicariously, from those who have gone on before. Sharing stage, hearing the conversations, hearing from artists who have been there, who have done that. What are some of the experiences they have had, so that they can also take those experiences to create their own and to build their own when they leave. You know, they become entrepreneurs. They're not necessarily going to play in a band. They're going to lead their own entities. And so we look forward to them just taking in everything. We're expecting collaborations, we're expecting corporate entities to come in. They can network with those corporate entities, push their business ideas, get people to share into their concepts and ideas, and so that they move forward being bigger and better. Other than being trained, also getting the experience.
And why should persons come out and just the average Joe watching this conversation, why should they come out and watch?
Because, you know, it's an evening, we consider it, it's a jam. It's also, while it is that we have other artists coming in and the student bands and, you know, performing, it's also very organic. So you might come and you might be sitting in there, and then there's a beat happening, and then you might just be invited to just put something over that beat. It might be something spoken. It might, one of the evenings, it might be film-led. And so it's really just trying to cut across all the entities. So we invite everyone to just come out, have an evening between 6 and 9 on a Thursday evening, last Thursday, and just jam with us with reggae.
I feel like this could be a big thing. You know, people are always complaining about they want more creative things, more interesting things to do in the corporate area as far as entertainment is concerned. Sometimes you have relatives, you have visitors from the other from on the island. You want to carry them, go something for make them feel like, yeah, we're there, Jamaica. This might just be the thing. So thank you very much, Leighton. As always, as I'll end as I began. There's always something great happening at the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts. Leighton Jones is a vice principal at Edna Manley, and guess what? The time has come for us to take a quick break, but guess what? Don't sleep on this concept of JaRia Jams, all right? Every last Thursday in the month, so definitely experience it. We'll have more music from Soundwave Band later on in the show. Stay with us, we'll be right back.